Hello everyone, my name is Gina and welcome to Season Beauties. Our video on today, we're going to do something totally different than anything we've done on this channel before. But I truly hope that you get great information, and if you are in the market for this, a wonderful product. Okay, so I just want to give you some background. You know that over the last 12 months, there have been more than 12,000 videos about hair growth on YouTube alone. Did you know that? Well, when I was checking, because I had a little bit of a challenge myself, which I'll tell you about in just a minute, but I needed some help, okay? And I saw a lot of things, but I was introduced to something that I knew would help me. Okay. Now, if it were that many videos, I know that this is something that is very important to more than just me. Okay. Now, what am I talking about? Hair growth. Hair growth. Now, unfortunately, even though I told you there were already over 12,000, I'm about to add one more, but this one is nothing like you've seen before. And this one is because science meets logic. All right. That's really the basis of this. Now, me, I am a wig wearer, and anybody who's worn wigs in the past, and I am so grateful to wig companies now, they've gotten it so we don't have to put glue on. We can do it without these combs that go in the hair. And the reason those are such a big deal is because it would pull out the side the sides of my hair. The combs would tear it out. The glue, which I did not use, because anybody who's been watching me for a while, you know that I have an allergy to adhesive. Okay, so I'm already gaining reasons why this particular product is amazing for me. But in addition to that, my hair began to thin on the top. Okay, you can go back and look at the thumbnails or look at the videos that have been on this channel, and you could see the difference. You would see the times when I was wearing wigs more often, and you could see when I did wear my hair out up until just a little while ago, how the top part was rather thin. And I was doing something I never thought I would do, which was a comb over. I didn't put a part in my hair, because where the part was, you could tell that there was hair that was making the part look really wide, because the hair just was not there. Okay, so I received a product, and I am so excited about this particular product. And y'all know me. When I find out something good, I'm bringing it to you. Now, when this product was sent to me, before I bring it to you, I am definitely going to do my homework. We got to get some tests done, things like that. Okay. But I want to give you some background about this product, and I'm going to show it to you. Okay. Now, this particular product that I received, so easy to use, absolutely easy to use. Okay. You do not have to leave your home, but if you do, you can take it with you. How about that? Okay. And it has been tested clinically, clinically tested to work. Okay. Now, this is also something that is, I don't know, have you ever heard of red light therapy? You've heard it for healing. When you're having challenges with muscles and aches and pains and things like that, you hear about red light therapy, targeting those areas. Well, what if we used it on our heads to help stimulate the hair growth? How about that? Well, in addition to that, it's designed to extend the growth phase What does that mean? Okay. It's not, you got to put this oil and put this cream and take these vitamins and all of these different kinds. Now, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Okay. I'm just trying to give you another way. Okay. And because I found it to be a better way, I want you to know all about this as well. So I can give you the opportunity to check it out and make a decision for yourself. Okay. So something that is clinically tested and it is science. And they found a way that the science will help us with our hair growth, okay? Targeted hair growth. That's the thing. Targeted hair growth, okay? And I'll come back to that in a minute. So you understand where I'm going with this? Let me show you this product. I promise you, you're going to say, really? But yes, really. How about this product right here? This right here. 10 minutes a day. You don't have to necessarily stop at 10 minutes a day, but you shouldn't go over more than 20, okay? And this right here, absolutely amazing. Now, I know that right off the bat, because you're hearing it's scientifically tested, you're like, okay, this thing is going to cost a fortune. Not necessarily. I want to show you how this compares to what you're already spending, okay? Now, I'm not here to tell you this is going to instantly grow your hair, and within 1 week, you're going to have long locks down your back. I'm not here to tell you that because I'm not going to lie to you, because that's not what this is about. But this one, this product right here, Scienlodic, and this is the Skyvive Hair Plus Pro, okay? This is what it looks like, okay? I know you see these things right here, okay? I want you to know everything you need is right here, okay? It came in the box. I'll show you what the box looks like. In this box right here, it says Photon Therapy right on the box, Scienlodic on the top. Okay, right here. In the box was the manual. It comes with a dust bag, carrying bag, okay, and USB cord. Now, let me tell you something. This is a C charger. You're looking at it, you're like, okay, this was never used. Why would I? This is a backup for when I travel, only because I have so many C chargers here already, okay? And yes, it even came with its own base, okay? All right, so that's how it comes in the box. Now, time-wise, I said we're going to give you some stats to look at. Most hair growth products, if you're taking vitamins, you're not going to take the vitamins for 1 month. And that's going to be the end of it. I already know you're not going to do that because I already know that I didn't do that. Okay, the vitamins help, but you are promoting hair growth. You are not targeting one area. You know what that means, okay? So for those who have hair that grows in other places that you are always waxing or shaving, you know, that kind of thing, when you take the vitamins, the supplements, it's not saying I want my hair to grow on my head only. Not at all. Not at all. It's growing in other places, okay? I'm just going to leave it at that. You can let your mind wander if you want, okay? But this one is going to target the one area. What is that one area? Hair, because that's where you're going to place it. Okay, now, as I told you in the beginning, the time, okay, 10 minutes a day is all that I needed. 10 minutes a day, okay? The others, well, you're going to have to apply a serum. Now, the only thing is, if you're doing the vitamins and supplements, that's going to take you less than 10 minutes, okay? But, like I said, you got to weigh these things out. All over or just your hair, okay? But if you are using a cream or an oil or whatever the case may be, a shampoo, You are taking time away from everything else that you may need to do. Time is of the essence for so much, and it stands still for no one. Okay, so I'm just telling you, I'm just giving you some things to think about. Okay, so thinking along those lines, if you have to shampoo it in your hair, that's at least 30 minutes. Okay, because the shampoo, the conditioner, and then the comb out, and then you gotta dry your hair, all those things that follow. Okay, so you can't do other things while you're doing that. So that's another way to look at it. This 10 minutes, put it on your head, adjust what you want, and keep it moving. Okay, that's all I'm saying with that one. Then the ease, here you go. That's it. Now I will tell you this: when you use a product like this, you need to make sure that your scalp is accessible for the red light therapy, okay? Which means if you have your hair braided, which is what we do because you're already wearing protective styles, or you're braiding it once, and you can go throughout the week or however you choose to do it, just so that the light therapy can get to the scalp to do what it needs to do. Okay, so look at it that way. Then the other thing that I want to share with you is a cost. Now, because it doesn't happen in 1 month's time, you either way, whether it's this, whether it's vitamins and supplements, or creams and oils and serums and things like that, you're going to purchase them more than once. Okay, you are, you are, because you're trying to get results. And with that being said, you will continue to purchase, and the cost is probably going to run you anywhere from $25 to $30 a month, somewhere around there, depending on that particular product itself. I have seen some that have gone even higher than that. Okay, but we'll just stick around that particular area right there. Okay, now the cost for this hat, and then I'm going to show you how it works. The cost for this incognito product, okay, and I'm calling it that because it's a hat. It is a hat, but this is a hair growth system like no other. Okay, so with that being said, this one is going to run you about $329, $330. Okay, but you're only going to purchase it once, and this is going to last you a lifetime. Now, most of us aren't just going to stop with just us. There is someone else in our home that wants to, or I'm not even going to just say in your home, but in your family, that's going to want to have this hair growth, or you're using it for them in addition to yourself. So that's going to make the product that you are using go faster. This one, you're just sharing time in the day. Okay, 10 minutes for me, 10 minutes for, I would even say, one of my G babies, or whatever the case may be. Okay, so that's 10 minutes out of my day, 10 minutes out of their day. Okay, time wise. Okay, product wise, same product. Okay, so if you look at it that way, and you broke this up even over, I would say, because we have all kind of ways to pay now. Okay, you can pay it all at once if you want to, and just go ahead and get it over with. You can spread it out over different payment methods, which I will list down below. I'll give you all of the information, website information, everything, so that you can go on there and check it out for yourself. Okay, but you have those things, and if you weigh the cost out, if you spread it out over 12 months, okay, but this you will have for a lifetime, regardless of how many people use it. Okay, it's just one. You just have to make sure you take care of it so that it's going to last. Okay, so think about it that way. Okay, now let me show you what the red light therapy looks like. Well, before I get to that, you see these buttons here on the front. This one under here is where you put your USB charger, right here. Okay, you charge it, which means you're not paying for batteries. Once you have purchased this product right here, there's nothing else for you to purchase. Okay, you don't have to go buy batteries or anything like that. That's it. And then you're going to plug it in and charge it. It takes 2 hours to charge. It holds a full hour of use. Okay, so 10 minutes. 10 minutes. You're going to be able to use it for 6 days before you have to even consider charging. Okay. Okay. So when you look at these particular buttons, okay, once we get the power turned on, it's going to look like that. Okay. Now you're going to have to decide what it is that you're trying to do. Do you want to improve your hair thickness? Do you want to reset your scalp health? You want to make sure that your scalp is not super dry because you're having a challenge with dandruff, or if your scalp is super oily, okay, it will take care of those things as well, because it's not just for hair growth, it's all of these things. Okay, and so whichever one it is that you're deciding that you need to use it for right then, you go ahead and you choose your settings. Then once you choose your settings, what's going to happen? This is what's going to happen. All right, and all you have to do is put it on your head. It's very large, so it fits many different head sizes. Okay, many different. Okay, and if you're putting braids in your hair, or, well, that's probably the best way for it to get to the scalp. If you braid the hair, that's going to make it a little poofy in certain areas, but that's quite all right because it's such a large size. You see that? So then you come back to the front and decide what it is you need the next time. And then you could go ahead and set that too. Okay? See? So I'm just telling you, it is a plethora of items, a plethora of services that you get with this particular hat. For me, mine was, I needed my hair to grow back right here. It was just too thin. The rest of my hair super, super thick, and right here it was just too thin. So I needed something to take care of this, as well as my edges. See, look at this. This is where it is growing back, right? I can't believe I'm doing this. I can't believe I just pulled it back and showed it to you. But yes, I'm just telling you, this is where one of my targeted areas were, because the combs were pulling my hair out. It was legitimately pulling my hair out. So I needed this to be taken care of, and I can see the growth right here. It's not as bad on the other side because, well, you can still see it, but it is truly, truly growing back. And it's only been, I received it in June. Yes, I received it the early part of June. Okay, and I can't bring something to you if I'm not doing the work to find out about it. Now, there's another thing that was a concern, for me. I know what I read online, but I also reached out to the company, to actually my representative, because I had my own representative, to ensure that I was using the product correctly. Okay, and I reached out and I asked, what is the best way for me to keep it clean? Okay. And of course, because like I said, you're reaching your scalp, you always want to make sure that your scalp is clean. Okay. But a damp, soft cotton type of, and just wipe it out. That's all. And if you do it after every use, you don't have to worry about any potential buildup or anything. I am excited about this product. I really am, because to know what it can do. Now, my husband sports a bald head because that's what he wants. That is what he wants. That is not what I want, okay? Not for me, okay? That is not what I want, okay? But I needed to be able to do something about it. I did not want to have a bald spot on the top. For those of you who don't have an issue with that, that's your thing. That wasn't what I wanted. Okay, so I was glad to receive a way to get it done. And I'm going to tell you the truth. I was praying about this. I really was. I was praying about the fact that my head, it was pretty much getting to be very, very thin. My hair was very, very thin up here, and I didn't want it to be bald. I really did not. So whatever it is that I needed to do, that was legal and within reason. Okay, that's what I did. And then this product came along. I'm just telling you. Now, let me give you some other news that you can appreciate. Okay? 3 things. First of all, it has a warranty. 2 years. If anything goes wrong, and trust me, you can get an extended one if you want, but 2 years. If anything goes wrong in 2 years, they will fix it or replace it. Okay? Fix it or replace it. All right? The other is, I told you what it costs, but I got you. The company has given me a discount code so that you can get 10%. But 10% isn't bad. 10% isn't bad because that by itself is $32. And that's actually pretty much 1 month's payment. So that would, kind of take off a month's payment. But you'll see. I'll put it on the screen so you'll know exactly how much of a discount they are offering us through a coupon code for Seasoned Beauties. Okay? Okay. So, and the other thing is, I want the best for you. I want the best for you. And this has been a godsend for me. And of course, you hear not everything will work for everybody. And that is true. But you have a chance to try it out. And if it does not, you can return it. How about that? How about that? So I'm just saying, I'm looking out for you. I don't want to keep you here forever because right now, when you're feeling some kind of way about something, you have no issue talking about it and time will definitely fly. But I want you to know that it is available. The other thing is this comes in 2 colors. You can either get this, which is the khaki color, or you can get it in black. Okay. Now, if I have missed anything, all of their social media, their web information is down below. You can go on there. If you're like, I'm not doing all of that, I'm going to send me the message. Send me the message. If it's not something that I can answer myself, I will reach out to the company on your behalf and find out and let you know. I'm just asking that you give me a couple days to get back to you. That's all I'm asking. Just give me a couple days to get the information and get it back to you. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think down below. Are you tired of saying, I'm sick of putting all this gunk in my hair? I'm tired of not seeing any results. It takes too much of my day to go through this. Let me help you out. Let me help you out. How about that? Just let me help you out. Right here. Okay? So, I just want to tell you, I thank you so very much for choosing to spend time with me on today as I share this wonderful product with you. Okay? Let me just back up for a second. You know how we do length checks? Now, as I told you, because I'm putting it on my head, even though this was my main targeted area, it didn't stop the growth, okay? Now, my hair is not straight. It's curly, so you cannot necessarily see just how long it is, but it's coming down this far. Look, okay? It comes down that far because it is in this targeted area alone. I've never been one to have to shave, and I've always told y'all that. That is not something that I've had to do, but I certainly did not want to have to start. I'm just saying. So, nonetheless, I just want to tell you, I thank you so very much for choosing to spend time with me on today as I share this information, this product. Oh my God, these results with you. Okay? Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Become part of the Seasoned Beauties family. I hope I've done this product justice. The results speak for themselves. That's all I can say. The result speaks for itself. Okay? Share it with somebody else who you know is having an issue. Don't sit back and let them suffer in silence. Come on, help a sister or brother out. Okay? Go ahead and share the information. Okay? And remember, regardless of the season that you are in, you will always be a seasoned beauty. Until next time.